And hello there, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? So, I mentioned Doom 3, right? I mentioned Doom 3. Specifically how there is a mod for Doom 3 that I recently got reminded of this. And also, because we're going back into Doom 3, you know what we have to do before we do. You know what we have to do before we go there. I mean, we're going into Doom 3, specifically Doom 3. This is something that is basically necessary at this point. We've got to at least put an attempt at playing the actual like main theme of it, right? Like we've got to at least make the attempt. Oh, it's way higher tuning than I thought it was. Like, I went and grabbed the 5-string because I thought this was going to be on like C sharp at the highest. Okay. So let's see here. So it's D. No, it's just drop D. So give me a second. I actually got to swap. I got to swap instruments. So give me a second. I'm not going to like mute the mic or anything, but I got to swap instruments because I didn't realize this is only in drop D. I thought it was going to be lower. I thought it was lower just by the sound of it. I was fully expecting to have to break out, like I said, that I was going to have to break out the 5-string and really work that low B. Because, like, it is an aggressive, first of all, it's an aggressive song. Second of all, it is very much in the conventions of, like, 2000s metal, which was very fond of hard downtuning. It's post-Korn metal. I thought it was, I was thinking, okay, so this is like post-Korn metal when tuning below C was really popular. Like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not delusional. I'm not gonna say that Korn invented those super low tunings or anything, right? But they did a lot to popularize those sort of conventions. That, you wanted to play heavy, you went below C. And so I was expecting that I was gonna have to use the 5-string for that. But apparently not. Apparently this is just drop D. I say just drop D, as if being in drop D somehow diminishes it. Also, hey there, Chimbusis. What you been up to? Okay, let's make sure OBS and Reaper are playing nice. Yes, they are. Good. But now I've got to do tuning. Oh, that would have sucked. That would have sucked if that was the case. Breaking, having a record get broken like that always sucks. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, I see how this goes now. Okay, so it's like dun 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 dun. It's a great song. Helena is just a good song in general, Chimbusis. So yeah, no. I would be like disappointed if it sounded bad. Ah, you're skonging out. You're skonging out, Irving. So yeah, it's yeah, so that's it. That's it right there. It's oh, I did that completely wrong. No, 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 no. I keep skipping part of it. I need to not do that. Ugh, I keep doing that. I keep skipping part of it and running ahead of where I actually need to be. No, well, I'm actually curious how this part goes. So it's that's the part right there. That's the part right there. What on opinions on what? What's TX2 Chumboosas? I'm not actually familiar with that. Not familiar with what TX2 is off the top of my head. So unless are they making a sequel to Tokyo Extreme Racer? Is that what this is? Oh, no, never mind. It's a I have never heard of TX2, so I have no opinion on this. I have no opinion on them. Unfortunately, I can't say I have an opinion on them. I have never heard anything by them, so like I said, I have basically no opinion of them. Like, I've never heard it. I've never heard of them until now. Yeah, no, again, like I said, I've never heard of them until now, so I have no opinion of them, unfortunately, Chambusis. So I can't help you with that one. But, actually, since we're here with this, let's see if Sampura... Ooh. So we want that all like that. Good. And let's turn it on. I want to see what happens if we play that through a guitar amp, because playing a bass through a guitar amp is one of the more fun things you can do to the sound of it. There we go. So that's the chorus riff. That's like the main riff kind of figured out. Ooh, what if we throw the rat into this, actually? Get a little bit of that crunchiness from that. You know what's ironic, Chambusis? You said you don't know why it capitalized? The reason it capitalized is because that is technically correct. That is technically correct. When you are talking about the Proco Rat distortion pedal, it should be capital. It should be capitalized. So whether you knew it or not, somebody, fate had reached through and made sure that you named it correctly. That's what happened. Ooh, but also, if we're gonna do that, let me move this down here. Turn it on. Actually, let's pull that one out. And then, but instead of the, actually, let's start with the 8200. Oh, it's such a simple theme, but it's so satisfying. It's such a simple theme, but it's such a satisfying one at the same time. Actually, I have one other idea. But anyways, actually, what was I saying though? Oh yeah, let's swap the B7K. Let's swap the 8200 out for a, where are you? Not the Ampeg SVT, not the Fender Bassman. Yeah, you. Cut the pedal. Oh, we don't have any of the pedals running. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we definitely, I'm gonna say, we already had the, that's like the main riff down, right? The da na da da na 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 da da na na da da na. Actually, ooh, what if we throw the So we've tried it with the rat, which sounds really good. Let's see what a centaur does to it, actually. Yeah, no, I think a centaur, but with... Ooh. Yeah, one setting being like a clean tone. One setting is like a clean tone, and the other one as like a really hard grind. Oh, I think that's the way to go with it. Yeah. So cut the gain on that. And then this is what you would use for the intro bit right here. Actually, would you even use the centaur for would you even use the centaur for this part? So yeah, no. But then let's also swap this for the cleaner B7K tone. That's the sound. No, I gotta stop skipping over that part. There we go. Remember, it's only eighth on the A. It's only going to 8 on the A string. And then you bring in the centaur. Like... All right. And then you have to cut the centaur off again after that for the next part. Because yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's and then from there, where does that go from there? Because I mean, that's the part that I've already got. I've got this part figured out. You know, da. Oh, oh no, I've already been playing that part. Ooh. I could. That's got to be a D, which means is the intonation just super off on that string? Because if I could transpose it back up to stay on the E string, the top string, that'd be easier. I guess it is off. I guess the intonation is a bit off. Oh well. I'll fix that another time. I'll have to fix that another time. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, that's it right there. Okay, let's see how that part actually goes. Yeah, because it's... Yeah, that's it right there. And then that goes... Okay. And then this part is... Oh, this is a simple part. I almost feel like I want to use a pick for this part just because it's the pretty quick chugs. It's like one of those moments like I really do kind of wish I actually had an actual pedal board right now that I can actually just go and stomp for that part. Cause right now I've got to go, I've got to do the thing where like I've got to go into Reaper and I've got to hit the button for it to swap it back on. And that's like one of those things where like you can't, so you kind of have to stop there before you go. That's everything. again, it's a very simple riff. Like the whole song is actually, it's on the simpler side, but God, it's cathartic. It is cathartic. I think a lot of it is just because of how physical it is. Because think about it. I'm not being like gentle on the low string, right? I'm not being gentle on the top string, like, you know. I'm not playing like that. I'm not playing it like that. I'm playing it like. I'm playing it like that. To like really digging in there, like smacking the shit out of it. That's how I'm playing that. I'm not playing. Like I said, I'm not playing that like a jazz song. I'm, you know, it's really leaning into what I think is probably my favorite part of bass. I mentioned before, and that is whether you're playing with a pick, fingers, slapping, whatever. It's a very physical instrument. It's a very physical instrument. It's a lot like drums in that sense. And I feel like that's probably a big part of the way I'm approaching it. Is I'm not playing it like, you know, even though it's a stringed instrument, I'm not really playing it like a guitar. I'm kind of leaning into the sort of way that Rigid, you know, that Fieldy plays, where it's almost a drum. Like the bass is a drum. At least that's sort of the way I'm trying to go. I guess that's the way I'm trying to go about it. I don't know how well that's actually working out for me, but that's kind of, I'm wondering if that's kind of where I'm going with this. Is the way I'm playing this is treat the bass, you know, treat the bass like a percussion instrument. Because what is tone but simply very fast percussion? Like, think about that for a second right there. That sound right there. If you speed that up enough, eventually you get sound. You get a tone. Well, not like that, because... like that, right? Eventually, if I were to do that and the strings didn't ring, it would eventually become a tone, you know, like that sort of thing. That sort of effect of, you know, frequency eventually becomes pitch. You know, tempo eventually becomes pitch. I know I'm continuously repeating myself here, but that is something that I do find kind of, I think that's, like I said, that leans into the way I'm playing this. That leads to the way what I really enjoy, and is probably related to why metal bass is sort of my comfort zone, is because it's a style that really leans into that, you know, smack the shit out of the bass, especially 2000s metal, like 90s and 2000s metal especially. like that, right? Like even though like kind of doing it relatively gently, I'm still like that. I'm still just coming in like I said, that's exaggerated for effect, but even when I'm playing like relatively gently, I'm finding that I am still ooh, but actually, the other thing that I discovered is actually really fun to play. That's really fun to play is the Transformers theme, the one from the '86 movie by Lion. That one is really fun. So give me a second to let me just give me a second to retune over to that because it is a little different. Not drop D, it's D sharp standard. So we gotta bring the top string up a half step, and then we gotta bring all the others down a half step. Like that, like that, like that. Good. And then it's wait, that's not right at all. I'm playing that completely wrong. Oh, this is actually written down differently. It's the same notes, but it's played differently. Okay. Interesting. This is the one I was looking at. That's what I was looking for. I think the other one is better, actually, though. I do think the other one is better. It's just that I suck at playing it, so I gotta actually relearn how this goes now. So it's... how does that go, actually? It's... Yeah. So let's slow down here. I'm letting myself get caught up in thinking I already know this, and I need to stop doing that. Mmm. That bit is actually tricky. It's dana da dana da dana 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 da dana da dana da dana da dana da dana. Ooh. Yeah, those rests are really quick. So let's play it without the rests for a second. Let's play it without the rests for a second, and then we'll bring them back in. That's actually really nice. Ooh. We're getting somewhere, though. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, new part comes in now. Because then it's... Yeah. And then it's back to, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's mean. That's mean is what that is right there. So dana da dana da dana dana na 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 da dana da dana dana na 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 da dana da dana dana na 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 da dana dana na 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 da dana da dana dana na na. Ooh, wait, no, that's him doing something different there. Okay, so it's just stopping short. That's what it's doing. And it was watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Prepare to find there'll be no place to run when you come within the grip of the evil Unicron. How's that part actually go? Oh yeah, how does this part actually go? Something else. Ooh, prepare to find the be no place to run when you come within the grip of the evil Unicron. Us, mother meets the eye, Transformers, robots in disguise, strong enough to break the bravest hearts. So we have to pull together. No, we can't stay worlds apart. I don't know this part. Fuck. I don't know how the second verse goes. Ugh. I always forget that I don't actually know how the second verse of the Transformers theme by Lion goes. Oh, I have to go look now because it's gonna bother me until I do. It's gonna bother me until I go and look to see actually how this part went. I did get the first verse right though, yeah. Something evil's watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Prepare to strike, there'll be no place to run. But also an ad break's coming up, so if you do need actually a chance to get a drink, stretch, take another break, this is your chance to do it, and I'll see y'all on the other side. I think we're gonna swap over once we do, because I actually did spend a bunch of today doing this, playing a bunch of stuff as well, playing a bunch of bass stuff as well. My hand is kind of feeling it now. So I will see y'all on the other side. And we're back. So, wait. Oh god, I gotta set it so that it's actually the right resolution still. Hold on. I didn't think about this. I didn't realize I was gonna do that. I always forget that this is one of those things that happens. Yes, restart video, yes. There it goes. Now it's the correct resolution. OBS? OBS? What the hell? It is not in 4x3 mode anymore. Why are you still treating it as if it's in 4x3? I set it to 16:9, and I set it to 1920 by 1080. Why are you doing this? Try one little thing here real quickly. This might get it to behave and recognize that it's not in 4x3 anymore. Nope, still thinks it's in 4x3 for some reason. Yes, restart video again. Let's see if I can get it to recognize the damn thing. It's like, I just need it to recognize. Nope, still wants to be in 4x3 for some reason. On OBS. It works on my end, mind you. It works on my end. But it's not playing nice with OBS for some reason. And I wish I knew why. Let me try one more thing. Because I set it to be correct, right? So I set it to be correct so that it's in 16:9, 1920 by 1080, so you know it's the same as the monitor, right? Same as what OBS sees. But for whatever reason, it really wants to be in 4x3 on OBS. It works correctly on my end. But for some reason, it really wants to be in 4x3 on OBS. I'm just trying to figure that out real quickly here, so give me a second. Maybe I've got it fixed now, or maybe it'll just default back to 4x3. Let's find out together! Are you going to behave? No, you're going to insist on being in 4x3 even though the game's not in 4x3. Why are you doing this? Yes, let's try that. Okay, that's even weirder. Yeah, let's try that real quickly. Maybe if I just crank the resolution, it'll behave. No, it's not behaving. I don't know why it's behaving, but it's not. Weird. Very weird. I can try one other thing that might work to get it to behave. Let me try that actually. So let's go here. Let's open up a window capture. And we want this to be down here. We'll tell it Nope. It doesn't find it. Okay. What if we tell game capture to not capture a specific window? And then we do this. Will it behave? No. No, it won't. Why the hell is it doing this? I did not realize it was going to be doing this when I installed it. Okay. We're getting somewhere now, though. We're getting somewhere, I think. But for whatever reason, it does not want to change resolution. Wait. I may have found something that might fix this. So give me a second. We are doing live tech support right now. Okay, so I just needed to know the name of the file to look for. Now that I know the name of the file to look for, I might be able to get this to work. We're gonna find out together, though. Let's see. Let's see if this works or not. You go in there. And then you go here. Is that correct? Is that everything I needed to do? Yes, that is everything I needed to do. Let's see if it works now. Let's see if this works. Load you now. And let's see if it wants to load or if it's going to be like broken and frozen and such. That part works. Let's see if OBS picks it up now. That's going to be the real test. Does OBS pick it up? It does, but it still insists on being 4x3 for some reason. I don't know why it's doing this. It shouldn't be. But apparently doing that doesn't make it look weird. That is actually what it looks like on my screen. Just manually resizing it works apparently. Like, it doesn't stretch it or make it weird or anything. This is actually what it looks like on my screen. Okay, so we can make this work. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's see. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Biohelmet is not working because of some mod stuff. Use button may not also work, again, because of some mod stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the actual mod developers end up making these things work later, because they're kind of janky right now. So this is actually, so I am running this on a Doom 3 source port. So I'm running this on a Doom 3 source port that is actually really useful because it makes a game run better on modern systems. Arguably, it's honestly kind of necessary, but the mod developers haven't made this mod compatible with the source port. So some other people had to make a patch that kind of does workarounds to get it to work all together. Suffice to say, it's interesting. And it was an interesting process to get this working. And I really hope that, first of all, I hope the mod devs are still working on this because it does look really cool. And second of all, I hope that the next update adds source port compatibility. So we'd have to do like janky things like that in the future.
Even recognize myself. Where are you?
I'm here.
Who are you?
I need your help. Do you remember the last night before everything changed?
Wait, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we... I have to make some control changes here. Give me a second. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Alright, now we're good. Now we're better. Okay.
We would turn a lamp on and off 3 times. We would then crawl out of our rooms and down to the fence.
Okay, where is this leading? Where is this leading? I have a feeling this is gonna be like a dream sequence or something, isn't it? Oh, there's the noise.
Took your sweet time, girl.
Hey, I'm not your girl.
You are so my girl.
Whatever, man. So what did you want?
I desperately wanted your company. In fact, I need it.
Okay.
It's almost midnight. They're gonna ground me for a year if they find out.
Wow, a year? Let's stay out here for an hour and make it 2. Totally wanna see you grounded in room
Oh
visit.
no, I'm okay. They're doing the really cute thing with this. Again, I want to see what happens when we finally wake up for this dream.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be out here free as a bird.
Want to fly free, but yeah. Speaking of, not necessarily Freebird in and of itself, but
He'll be going away soon.
so I actually picked up, I've had them for a long time, but so I got the basses more recently, but I actually had a pair of guitars that I've had for a long time as well. From, like I said, back when I had that, back from my short-lived attempt to learn guitar as a teenager, I kept the guitars. I have kept the guitars since then. I don't know. I'm pausing so I can talk about this. So hold on a second. But so I've kept the guitars since then, and I picked one of them up the other day. First of all, those strings are old as hell, and while I was able to get it in tune, I did not feel safe playing them for an extended period. So,
Parents, you, me, our place, tomorrow.
Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I got new strings for that, but It was weird, actually. I was like, I picked this up and I was like, this is, it was just a weird moment of realizing just how much of a size difference there is between a guitar and a bass. Because I had gotten used to the size of the bass, you know, 34-inch scale with the long fucking neck that's like way out here. I was like, really, it's like out here, right? And so I had the guitar and I was like, wow, this is so small. It was literally that moment of, you are so small, it's funny to me. Then I was reminded of bar chords. Then I was reminded of bar chords. And then I was like, looks like, I'm sorry, but I bar chords were one of those things I could never learn how to play well. I could never learn how to play bar chords well. For those who don't know what a bar chord is, so a bar chord is when you have, oh, we're going. We got the sounds of shit going wrong now.
Ah, my head.
I was right. None of it was real. I'm getting kind of like Prey vibes out of this. You know what I mean? Specifically, Prey, the game that, you know, the more recent one, the bit where you wake up from the, the bit where you wake up from the, fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, not even wake up, when you realize that you're in a simulation. The part where you realize you're in a simulation.
Hello?
And
Anyone?
as a result, Test 23. Received subject, but shape and color is different. Why? Who changed it? Test 42. Not received. Today. When does it stop? So what now? I feel like... Unboxed identity. Another box came through today. During alignment with the crew at Receptacle Base, it became clear that its color had changed from red to blue. Who changed it and why? Hole to another universe. 166. Hypercube. Okay, that opens this. Let's get isekai'd! No? Okay. You said hole to another universe, so... Note for Sarah and William. I hope your shift has been comfortable and productive. That's Sarah. Love the thing you left for me. Okay, so I spoke to a contact at Receptacle. He theorized that the receptacle itself isn't really a prototype teleporter. Well, at least not a successful one at that. He calls it a cascading generational mirror into the world. Supposedly, it mirrors the world on the inside, but it's not a perfect copy. The flip side then has this cascading Hall of Mirrors effect that degrades or changes with every generation. It sounds eerily familiar to the evolution and other natural mechanisms. He's not actually sure he believes this hypothesis himself. I don't. I believe it is a teleporter, and I think we'll crack this tech before Union Aerospace. I knew you would, Ben. Have another one for you soon. Sure sounds like this super secret contact you have is Randy. I wouldn't say he doesn't know his stuff. He does, but he's also a bit of a, you know. I kind of gotta say though that this one doesn't sound all that out there. I agree about the similarities to evolution and the imperfect copying mechanism of DNA, but that's just the beginning. Think about it. This goes hand in hand with the age-old simulation argument. What if we are just inside of one of those... The hell is that? Yeah. Oh yeah. What if we are inside one of those hip verses? What if this hip verse... Oh, what if we are inside one of those universes? What if this universe is inside of another universe? I don't think that's what that says, but I'm not entirely sure what it actually says. What if the box we got the other day contains another universe? What does it end? And does it matter at all? Can you shut down a child? Flip node? Does that kill the entire subtree, or does a separation of universes occur? This could be a dud, but it could also be the be the beginning of a final theory of everything. Well, joint session coming up for us. We will get so much done. I think they all died. Oh, I could have just done this. Seriously? I could have just done this the whole time. Flip verse. That's what it says. What if we are one of these flip verses? I don't exactly know what the fuck happened between the two of you at your joint session, but I found the letter. I want to report you. I want to throw your lies right back in your faces, but I won't. And I won't spend any more time on this stupid experiment. I maintain that we are the experiment, and you just played right into their hands. Congratulations, I'm going off the grid. Okay, somebody had a bad day. Let's see what else we got here. Dark, 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 dark. Oh, we can open this door. Okay. What the f- Huh. Interesting. There's actually something to this place. Wrong.
Weather forecast for tomorrow, November 16th, 2145.
Can't go that way.
And clear. Temperatures.
Can't do anything with
-1
those.
Celsius.
Damn, it's cold out there. Okay. Can't go there. Max. Oh, do they actually have names on these? Delilah, Henry. Which one did we just come out of? FCE, fuck off. Yeah, that's the one we just came out of. That, nothing, nothing, nothing. That's the one that says Max, and he's just a little sad boy. Yes, I play the guitar. Can we open that door? No, we can't do anything with that. Alright, head down the stairs, I guess. It's the only way we can go. Mars, London, Tokyo, Paris, Nautrop. Nautrop. What's that? Is that like an actual place, or is that another one of those off-world, like, fictional residents? D block. Simon Jarrett. Vacant. Wolfenstein! Federal. Delilah Henry. Max Caulfield.
Federal apartment. I guess it's not mine. Unless...
Oh no, we're a Fed! Oh yeah, no, I can already see where this is going. Yep, Wolfenstein. Okay, we can just...
Get out of here.
Why'd you leave your door open then? Hmm?
Your head. Are you okay? You should get that checked out down at the medical bay. Follow the signs. You can't miss it.
Nothing there, nothing there. I'm gonna keep looking around while I do this, though. I'm gonna keep looking around while we're doing this, and for no other reason than just to see if we can grab anything that might be useful ahead of time. I have a feeling the answer to that question is going to be no, though. But it doesn't hurt. Does not hurt to try. Changing the face of Mars. They're not wrong about that one. Just not in the way they thought. Not in the way they thought at all.
An official federal investigation is underway. For everyone's
I'm really
safety,
trying to get this fixed
please
quickly,
stay
so,
calm and
would you
kindly
mind?
cooperate. Any questions should be taken with your nearest administrator or federal
I have a
agent.
feeling...
UAC personally thanks everyone for their patience.
I have a feeling that something is about to... Hey! No. That's not the guy I thought it was. That's not the guy I thought it was. Never mind. Fridge clean out. Birthday party. I love the little mundane things like that.
Sabotaging the investigation, but hopeful they ain't. I mean, everyone is trying to leave, but they won't tell us why. Been stationed here long? I don't recognize you from the flight. I mean, everyone is trying to
Okay, that's all he has to say. come on, let me do the thing. Okay, so it isn't just that it's not a keybind issue. It just won't let me. Oh, hey, a broken door. Lovely. So we gotta go back this way then. All right, fine.
I should probably go visit the doctor now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Recreation, reception, medical. Follow the red line. Okay. Yep, we need to go up this way, up here, hit the button. Close the door, please. Thank you. I'm starting to see what was going on with that earlier sequence now. It was basically, you know, what happened to us before we came to Mars.
Stress or not their normal self is encouraged by the UAC to go to their nearest administrator for immediate assistance.
Okay, keep going. I honestly like this version of the UAC much better than the, you know, Doom Eternal version, where they really leaned into the whole, like, into the whole cult aspect of it, where it was, I don't even try to explain. It was Hanlon's razor taken to its fullest extent. They weren't malicious. They weren't greedy. They just had no goddamn clue what they were dealing with. And you just had all the little mundane failings of this, you know, of the huge company collapsing under its own weight. I really like I said, I really like the Doom 3 version of the UAC in that regard. 'Cause it's just those, like, it's just mundane failings stacking on top of one another until eventually the whole system collapses. Which way do I need to go? Not in there. Is it over here? No, I can't go that way. Is it over here? No. Maybe it's this way? No, that elevator's broken. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. No. No, no. No. Did I go the right way? I think that's what happened. I went the wrong way. Easy enough to check. No, I can't go that way. So I did go the right direction. It's just that I can't figure out what the hell to do from that point onwards. Yeah, because that way is wards. Unless I... No. I need to be on this floor. I need to be on this floor, alright. I'm fairly certain I need to be on this floor anyways. It's just a question of where now. Nothing. Nothing. Ah! Is there anything we can do with this? Ah, there we go!
Hello. Did you take a wrong turn?
Yes, I think I did. I took multiple wrong turns.
I hit my head. Apparently. I'm not sure how it happened.
Scanner Kitten says lie still.
I don't know.
I see. Can you tell me where you are?
I'm in your office? On Mars? I think. Why do you...
Indulge me. It's standard procedure. Can you tell me who...
No, I don't think you can tell me who he is.
I can't. I woke up in this place with a huge headache.
I'm Dr. Nielsen. I'm here with Special Agent Samantha Miles. You'll need to examine the extent of your injuries. Please, lie down on the table and we'll get started in just a few minutes.
Okay, it's time. Yeah? I think Samantha was the person we saw next door in like the little dream sequence on
We'll
Earth.
start in just a few seconds.
I'm wondering if that's. I'm guessing that's the case. Actually, I'm guessing that's the case. Anyways, we're about to see what's going on with this, though. Hopefully, this doesn't turn into Welcome to Hell. Okay, good. It's just a normal scan. I was getting a little worried that they're like, oh, this is going to be the thing that turns into a hell portal, and it all goes wrong from this point. But seems like, nope, not yet anyways. Things are still normal. We have not yet encountered the Hellgate. Although I gotta say, this scanner is a little disappointing, considering what actual MRI machines do. Well, of course it does eventually, Nuker. Of course it does eventually. But also, I gotta say, this scanner is a little disappointing compared to a real MRI machine, where, you know, when they go in, you're like, gong, 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 gong. It's a little disappointing compared to that. It's like, I really would have liked to have some of that thud, 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 thud. Maybe I'm just weird, but I would have appreciated some of that there. But it also kind of reminds me of, at least, okay, it does make up for it another way though. You can actually see the spinning bits. It's kind of like a CT scanner in that sense. Have you ever seen the videos where they take?
Do you remember the night?
No, that's not MRIs, Nuker. That's CT scanners that do that. And it's terrifying.
My family had camped out there for days to watch over Mom. You and I didn't see or call each other much. You didn't know what to say, and I didn't want to talk.
Because you brought it up, I was like, yeah, wait, no. I was actually about to bring up the videos of like CT scanners where they remove the shroud from them. So you get to watch the whole assembly just spin. And it's like actually terrifying.
Feelings of neglect and compassion guided you to the hospital. The empty lobby made you linger, afraid of what would lie beyond.
No, that's MRIs. MRIs are the ones that can eat a chair because they've got a big ass magnet in them. They're the ones that MRIs are the ones that can do that because they got a big ass magnet in them, and it will just take it takes like teams of people with come along straps and sometimes even hydraulics to extract a chair or whatever that's gotten stuck in there. Oh yeah, no, we are definitely outside of reality now at this point. Things are getting weird. I don't like this. I don't like that it's dark and I can't move. Or if I can move, I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh!
My parents used to spend their summer evenings in the garden.
Oh.
The soft breeze, the quiet sounds of evening suburbia.
This is kind of an interesting.
Stars and a glass of wine. This was their time.
I gotta say, this is not like even at all the same, but this is reminding me of. So obviously, I made the comparison to Bloom and his Doom streams, right?
It was not to last.
But there's something he talks about in a lot of them called Doom Cute, which is building like furniture. People make like furniture and other little scenes out of the default Doom 2 assets, right? This is not like remotely the same, but it is kind of evocative of the same idea. 100 years of service, an eternity of honor. Right.
One evening, my dad noticed a slight slur when my mom spoke.
Oh
He
boy.
dismissed it, but it came back. And it got worse.
Push bar to open.
Doctors couldn't identify it at first. They suspected it to be a virus, and the only thing they had was to give it time. So they did.
What did it turn out to be in the end, I wonder? It sounds like it very much was not a virus. Spooky doors.
Time made it worse.
Spooky door, spooky door, spooky door, spooky door, spooky door, spooky door, spooky door.
Deteriorated so much we couldn't understand what she said. She had to repeat herself over and over.
Oh, there's the door.
The doctors finally had an answer. Mom had been
Oh
diagnosed with a
no.
rare, incurable neural disease. They gave her 2 years to live.
The get well thing. Right as they mentioned, they gave her 2 years to live. We come into the room that says get well.
Moaned and complained.
Ugh.
It did that year.
Every single time. Every single time they do this.
Rarely giving, but always taking.
Always doing stuff like this. Hope you're feline better
Mom loved
soon.
cats. We tried cheering her up with silly cat pictures whenever we got the chance. The nurses had already moved her. I wasn't around when it happened. It was as if she had never really been there. Dad was very brave. He was not at home much after Mom was hospitalized.
Anything else
Always at
in
her side,
here?
Day and night.
Doesn't
I
seem
didn't
like
blame
it.
him, but I still felt left alone.
Oh, no. Nothing there, nothing there. Anything else in this room that we need to pay attention to? I don't think so, so I guess we leave now. Yep, I was right. And now we're back here. Oh, I thought I saw something just now. That was blue, like text. No, 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 no. Nothing there. There's the casket, so let's push the button and see what
As she felt
happens.
her muscles wither away, she tried to keep a brave face. But when I looked into her eyes, I could see the fear staring back at me. I wanted to console her, be there
Okay,
for
but-
her like she had for me.
I'm starting to wonder how this all comes together now.
Every second with her was torture, right up until her last.
Why are we
And
why are we hearing like this girl's voice talking about her mother's death in Doom 3? Like in Doom. Doom 3 is a bit more narrative than any of the other games, any other Doom game, except for maybe Eternal, but Eternal does it in a way that really sucks. But regardless, what is going on here? Do you want me to walk out into the void? Because it's not letting me. Anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. Nothing there. No, I guess we just watch the casket go out into the void.
trust her.
Don't trust her. Okay. Strange.
You were gone for a minute there. We found nothing to be concerned about. Your head injury doesn't appear to be new, but has merely opened up again. Most likely due to a recent blow to the temple.
Okay, but why did I get hit in the head?
Like what happened, or
That's what I want to know.
person.
I only see flashes. Other people. I don't remember anything substantial about myself.
You will, in time. I closed the wound, and you're free to go. Take it easy for a while. Let your body recuperate at its own pace.
Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out.
Agent Miles had to rush off, but might be able to help you with your identity. She'll be busy for a while, but if you want, you can catch her at the landing terminal.
I mean, they were mentioning, don't trust her. It's like somebody mentioned don't trust her, but first of all, I gotta ask, who is it saying not to trust her? And is the her being referred to actually Samantha Miles, or is it somebody else? Landing terminal. Okay. So we can leave now.
Official federal business. You'll have to.
Not there, not there, not there, not there. Can we go that way? No. Wait, can we go this way? Yeah, no, we can. Okay, good. Oh. Okay. Why is everything shaking now?
Dr. Jensen, please report immediately to Ward B. Dr. Jensen to Ward B.
I'm betting that when we get to the landing terminal, that's when things are about to start going wrong.
Rail system back online. Sorry for any inconvenience.
I have a very distinct feeling that when we get to the landing terminal, that's when things are going to start going wrong. First, let's check the sign here. Blue one. Okay, follow the, well, turquoise. Yeah, follow the turquoise one.
We can't let you in, but the monorail system is back online. It's currently the only way for you to get around.
Okay, so purple then, I guess. No? No, not purple. No, no, no.
Only authorized federal personnel allowed. The shuttles are off limits.
Oh, it's because I was going to the wrong one. That's why. This way is the monorail. That makes more sense now. Okay, I can't get over there. I was wondering if I could or not. It would have been kind of funny if I could. So, monorail.
Your luck, pal. The monorail just got back online. Not all lines are running yet, but this one should be here any second now.
Let's see. We are...
Landing terminal.
I mean, there was the door to the landing terminal where we were at before, but apparently it wasn't going to let us get to it from there, which is a little concerning. Bam, bam. Next station. Siguiente estación. Hell. I gotta say though, all of this is legitimately really good looking. Like, I don't know how much of this was stuff that was done for the mod versus stuff that was already in game, or, you know, various levels of kit bashing in between, but it is actually really nice in sense of atmosphere.
Hello? This is me. Speaking.
Yeah, no, I don't know who the hell I am.
I wouldn't know. I lost my memory.
Oh yeah, right, I know. This Samantha Miles. Our short range communication is acting up. You need to find a stable and secure...
Yep, this mod, Alex. This mod indeed. I don't know what the hell is gonna be going on with this. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it sucks, but we're gonna find out together.
Arriving at Marine Command.
That's not probably one of the best Doom 3 mods ever made. You're probably right about that. The only problem I have with it, so I have Doom 3 installed as the source port, you know, Doom 3 with the H, and apparently in order to get this mod working with the source port, you have to do some sketchy shit.
This area is off limits. We're trying to get an overview of the situation, so Marine Command is on lockdown.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were having a party up here.
It is very strange indeed, Nuker. It is very strange, but yeah. I don't know, I say you have to do some sketchy shit to get it working, but basically I have to install a patch. I had to install like an unofficial patch that some people made to make it compatible with the source port. But there are some things that, for one reason or another, apparently don't quite work right when you are, even with that patch. So we'll see what happens with that.
Have a nice day.
Okay. That was just a random elevator falling down. Anything there? Anything there? No. You're made out of Vienna sausages. What do you mean I'm made out of Vienna sausages? What do you mean I'm made out of Vienna sausages, huh?
Something.
No, no. Not there. It's not there. I know what it is I'm missing, but I don't know where the hell it's gonna be. That's gonna be the interesting part. I guess let's try going back out the room and see if we find anything when we do. Can't go that way. Burning elevator. Anything there? No, no. Can't get in there. Maybe back this way? No, nothing, nothing. Any mention of tubular meat reminds you of H3VR. God, H3VR is one of those games I wish I could really get into, but as I have mentioned before, I have no right hand, and that makes VR awkward. You know, not having a right hand makes VR very awkward. Elevator's busted.
You and your type are not welcome here. You should leave. Now.
Believe me, I'm trying to. I am not here because I want to be. I am here because I have no goddamn clue what's going on. It's like you're playing in 480p. What do you mean it's like you're playing in 480p? I mean, actually, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, actually. It's funny you mentioned that, Alex, because I spent an inordinately long time trying to get OBS to capture this goddamn game right.
You might be able to help me.
It kept trying to capture it as a very small 4x3 window, even though on my screen, it's full screen.
Perchance. We met like half an hour ago.
Still struggling with your memory, I see? It's more like half a year since we met. I can't tell you exactly who you are, I don't know you that well, but I know someone who does. We have a mutual friend and colleague through whom I met you. His name is Calloway. He's currently at the Bulwark station.
The Bulwark?
Sorry, I keep forgetting. The Bulwark is the main base of operations for the Federacy here
The
on
Bulwark.
Mars. I'll be heading there now.
Ah!
You can tag along.
Thanks for letting me know about that one. What's the, hey there, Cat Cat. How are you doing? Do you happen to know what the command for that is, Alex? Just off the top of your head. To change the internal resolution. I can look it up. I was just wondering if maybe, you know, so I don't have to tab out to dig for this. But I could do it real quickly. I think I found it. Let's see if this works. Yep, that's what I looked for there as well. Yep, I just found them myself right now. So let's see if this works. Weird. Maybe if I do it this way? All right, let me see if I can figure this out real
The
quickly.
only way there right now is with a shuttle from the.
So, quick save while I go and check this. And make sure that's working the way it's supposed to be. No, it's not there. Mm. Mm. That's set correctly. I think of one thing I didn't do that might help. Let's try that real quickly. Let's see if this gets it working now. There we go. Let's see if that did it or not. It definitely did something. Let's see if that worked. Ugh. Well, one of the problems there is apparently it really wanted to open on the wrong window for some reason. And now that has apparently made one of my monitors acting up. I think this game is haunted. I think this game might be haunted. Because it's making one of my monitors act up. I hope that's what it is. I really do hope that's what it is that it's just the game is doing weird things. No, not Windows 11. I am not on Windows 11, believe it or not. But seriously, I wish I need y'all to see what my monitor is doing. Let me see if taking a screenshot will make it show. I was like, you need to see the level of fuck that's going on here. And it only started after I opened. Okay, it's not showing there. I'll have to take a photo of it. But I need y'all to see what's actually going on my second monitor right now, entirely because of Phobos. It has done something that is making this monitor have a bit of a moment. Oh yeah, no. It's like, oh. It's glitching the fuck out is what it's doing, Nuker. It's only my second monitor. It's not the main monitor. It's only on the second monitor, but the second monitor is tweaking the fuck out right now. It looks insane. Ugh. I think I may need to restart my PC, actually. Give me a second. I think that may be what's needed here. So if y'all give me a second, I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back afterwards. Spoiled it. Yeah, nope. Something has gone very wrong indeed. Something has absolutely gone very wrong indeed, and I don't know what it is. And I don't like it.